By now, I've covered quite a few GTA secrets on this channel. That was one of the oldest secrets in the game that had no answer to it until I uploaded my video. Alright, right now I've got a very comparable video, the Sunken UFO. It's not exactly known as a secret, but we don't know anything about it. It's been there beneath the water up near Paleto Bay ever since the game launched, and we know nothing about it. A few months ago, I found something extremely interesting, and I can link it to the Sunken UFO. But before I give you some of this information, we need to go over some of the common misinformation spread regarding this UFO. Okay, so firstly, this UFO is one of the 4 UFOs that can be found in story mode, and it's the only one that can be found from the very beginning of the game. The other 3 will only appear once you've hit 100% in story mode, and after that, they'll appear above Mount Chiliad, above the alien camp, and above Fort Zancudo. But this one looks like it's been here for decades, and it is here at the beginning of the story. Now, some people say that the backstory to the Sunken UFO can be heard on the radio after the mission Three's Company. You can hear something on the radio where one of the hosts says that a UFO crashed into the water. Now, this is a reasonable way into the story, and it's a live broadcast. I understand why people think this is the answer because it says it crashed into the water. But this is a live broadcast, meaning this event happened right after that mission was completed, because this can only be heard after that specific mission. That doesn't make any sense, because the UFO is in the water before the mission. It's even beneath the water before the very first mission with Franklin and Lamar. So it makes no sense that this UFO just crashed. The second piece of misinformation is that people say it's connected to Omega and collecting the 50 spaceship parts. Now, Omega says that he saw a UFO crash and now he's collecting the parts of this UFO. This also doesn't make sense because once again, the UFO didn't just crash, it's been beneath the water for at least decades. And secondly, we're collecting 50 UFO parts. If you look at this UFO beneath the water, it's old, but it's not destroyed, it's not damaged, it's not missing parts. So, the point I'm getting to is, there is no known reason for this UFO being beneath the water. It has no lore, at least until now. Back in April, I came across something extremely interesting, and it was a tweet from Rockstar. Now, back in 2021, Rockstar Games tweeted, "Strange sightings in GTA Online as Halloween approaches." That tweet alone doesn't seem like much because this was the year when they were promoting their first ever Halloween event. The first ever event where they put UFOs in GTA Online. But it's the image that they uploaded with this tweet that's significant. This one image has so much more to it. It's probably the most significant image GTA has ever produced, ever. Firstly, the idea here is that it's a newspaper article regarding UFOs that have just appeared, right? That was the whole point. GTA Online is set in the current day, so this first ever event was set in 2021. The idea is that the newspaper is reporting on a brand new UFO that has appeared in GTA Online, but this newspaper article is in black and white. If it was current day, if this was a brand new report of a UFO appearing over Paleto Bay, it would be colored newspaper. Now, if we take a look at who created this newspaper article, it's the Los Santos Meteor. The Los Santos Meteor is the official in-game newspaper. They report on everything that happens, right? Every single Los Santos Meteor newspaper that can be found around GTA 5 is in color because it's current day. All of these newspapers that we can find were created recently. Not a single one of them is in black and white. And if we take another look at the black and white newspaper, we can see it in the top left. It's 75 cents. This is an old newspaper. It's an old article reporting on something. It's an old article reporting on something that happened in the past. This has nothing to do with the sudden UFOs appearing in 2021. It's a brand new newspaper created by Rockstar to promote the GTA Online UFO event. But the newspaper itself is unrelated to GTA Online. It's from GTA Story Mode. You see, I think Rockstar used this event to also add lore to the Sunken UFO. The Sunken UFO is something that Rockstar placed underwater with no real plan. No real thought went into it other than, wow, it's a UFO and it's underwater. The fact that the newspaper is black and white, and in fact an old newspaper, is only half of the secret. There is more to this image. That's why I said this image was so significant, because it's also based on something that happened in real life. To be specific, it's based on this exact image taken in real life during the Battle of Los Angeles. Now, If you don't know what the Battle of Los Angeles was, basically, in 1942 there were reports of an unidentified object flying over the skies of Los Angeles. This was in 1942, so the military feared that this was a potential Japanese attack on Los Angeles. Because of this fear, the American military fired into the sky around LA, creating all of these photos, including this main photo I mentioned earlier. Now, once the smoke from the gunfire finally cleared, there was no evidence that the Japanese were ever attacking from the sky. In fact, there was no evidence that anything was in the sky at all. So, they basically fired into the sky around Los Angeles for no reason. But of course, this sparked a major UFO conspiracy theory, even though there was no evidence at all of any type of attack. This conspiracy theory was so popular at the time, it created the movie The Battle of Los Angeles, where aliens come down from the sky and attack Los Angeles. In case you were wondering, yes, that movie is actually based on the event in real life, but obviously there weren't aliens in real life. Back to the image that Rockstar uploaded on their Twitter. That image of the UFO coming down from the sky is based directly on that image from the Battle of Los Angeles. It even says below the strange light spotted over Paleto Bay, locals opened fire at sky, limited casualties, which was exactly what happened in real life in the Battle of Los Angeles. So, let's just get the facts clear here. This tweet was to promote the UFOs in GTA Online, but the image they added was a brand new, out-of-date newspaper from a separate event. An event that occurred decades ago in Paleto Bay. The image is also directly based on the Battle of Los Angeles. The image, the text, everything regarding it is directly based on the Battle of Los Angeles. It makes sense why they would do this, right? Because the Battle of Los Angeles has a huge conspiracy theory regarding UFOs. Rockstar loves UFOs. Los Santos is also based on Los Angeles. So it would make sense that Los Santos had their own version of the Battle of Los Angeles. But that doesn't mean it had to have happened in Los Santos. It could have happened somewhere nearby, like maybe the location on the newspaper that's directly based on the Battle of Los Angeles, Paleto Bay. So, if my theory is correct, this newspaper from decades ago that's printed in black and white and reporting on an event that's exactly the same as the Battle of Los Angeles was Rockstar telling us that the Battle of Los Angeles actually happened in Paleto Bay, and it was an actual UFO because it was pictured and put in the news. There also just happens to be a mysterious UFO beneath the water at Paleto Bay, the Sunken UFO that's been in the game since release, since before story mode was set and had no lore. That is my entire theory in video form. So, to quickly summarize at the end, in 2013, the Sunken UFO was nothing more than a prop. Rockstar had no plans for it. In 2021, they realized they could actually do something pretty cool with this, and by posting one image on Twitter, they gave the Sunken UFO a huge amount of lore, connecting it to the Battle of Los Angeles. They left it in plain sight for somebody to figure it out. I do hope you now understand the Sunken UFO more. If you do, drop a like on the video, that would help me out a lot, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.